Hi, guys. Welcome back to the show. I'm Kevin Jaramillo.
And I'm George O'Brien.
Listen, George, what do we have for them today? I think the house that you have found for us to preview is pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet. That's an understatement. So it's a Japanese-inspired luxury home, and it was designed by Piero, the photographer, and the builder is Jewel Construction. Now, this house is 5,376 square feet. It also has a detached casita that's 709 square feet, and I think you're going to really like this house. It's being offered at $4,125,000.
So Japanese inspired, is that what it's at? Because I know this is your culture. This is what you like to know. So you're going to show us some pretty cool things in here?
That's the plan anyway. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I'm half Japanese and half American, but really into my Japanese culture. Love the Japanese design and the way they do things in homes. So
well, let's take a look and see what Mr. Peter Lick, designed for us.
Sure.
All right, let's go. All right, so this is the entry to the home.
Right. You saw the Zen garden on the right-hand side there.
Nice big door. Love the door. Lots of glass.
Lots of glass. There's big glass, it seems like, from every aspect and every area of this house. You'll notice a lot of wood treatment also, which gives it a nice Japanese ambiance to it.
Look at that nice floating staircase there with that glass wall there.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Nice feature. Big stacking door there. Nice.
So the kitchen is, if you like dark, I don't mind the darkness of the kitchen cabinets.
I think, and we watched this house, I think this house is very, as my wife would say, it's masculine, it's clean, but I think it's inspired this Japanese culture here, right? So it's black panel, that's the refrigerator.
Right there.
Smooth. The island is a two-tiered island with two different colors of granite on there. Or actually, I think it's quartzite. But big stacking door.
Big stacking door throughout, and they also have the wood screens that open and close as well.
Nice pool. Big pool. Spa.
Big pool.
I think that's the casita you were mentioning.
Does that pool meet code?
Well, this house was built before, so it's bigger than 600 feet.
Okay.
So before the code went into effect. So there's another stacking door. I believe I counted 5 large stacking doors in this house, because this room we're going into here is the den, the living room, and it's got doors on both sides, as you can see. So I think what this house is really designed is, depending on the time of day, where the sun is, whether I want to be in the sun or whether I want to be in the shade.
Right.
Look at this awesome glass wine feature here, and if you really notice, George, this is one giant block of granite.
It is a work of art, actually.
It's not a table. It's literally a block of stone.
Right.
This will take you back here to the, I'm not sure. It's like a back pantry. Storage.
Yeah, see that little sink right there?
Right.
So you see all the wood doors. It kind of inspires or makes you think of,
Look at
the
this
granite
thing
right there. Yeah,
this is one large block like you get at the quarries, right? In the quarry, they cut them. I don't know if you've ever seen the granite quarry and how it all, they get it out of the mountains. So they cut them up in these size blocks here, and then they slice these blocks like bread.
How much do you think that thing weighs?
Oh my gosh, I bet that thing weighs 20 tons.
Really?
Yeah. That thing had to have been placed there right after the slab was poured.
Right.
And then they built around it.
I would
because
imagine.
It's a crane. Obviously, you're not going to put a crane with the house is already built. So this thing has been sitting there a while. Then they probably wrapped it up to protect it. Because you could see they polished it. It's got a polished top, but it's got a very natural edge. I love the fact that bottom end right there is like been chipped. It's broke off.
Right.
I'm sure that's just how they bought it, and it gives character to the piece.
That's a plus. I'd rather have that than
Again, remember, if you're familiar with Peter Lick at all, his art turns into paintings, which is like real painting, right? Because they're actually real photos, and he places them on a metal canvas usually a lot. So he's very artsy.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. Leave that here for a minute. So you see the slider there, and then you see it on the other side. And if you look through the slider on the left, you can see that wooden screen door through there. So what they're trying to do here, KJ, is they're trying to really impersonate a Japanese home, even though it's a lot bigger. Most Japanese homes are a lot smaller.
Is there such a thing as modern Japanese? Because I'm looking at this, and this is like modern Japanese, contemporary Japanese.
Contemporary Japanese, Chinese, all Asian. Of course, you'll see that at a lot of high-end restaurants, but you see those sliders. So what they're trying to represent is In Japanese homes, they have those sliders that open and close with the rice paper.
Right.
Those are called soji screens.
Okay.
So they're kind of emulating that look and that feel. And then, of course, you see a lot of wood flooring, of course, wood doors and wood treatment. You'll see some ceiling treatments in wood later on. I like it. For me, it works. It's not for everybody, but for me, it works.
Okay, let's keep going here. So as we walk through here, so that's the front door dead ahead. Mm-hmm. So you got options of going right, left, or straight. So if you went straight, this is the area you would land in. So it's got the side patio over here. Again, you could tell just from the floor here, the slats. That's where those what do they call those doors?
Soji screens.
Soji screens. Mm-hmm. And every one of these openings have them.
Right.
So this thing transitions. You come out of here, and then you make a left, and you got this other part of the building here that has another big slider. But on the left here, what do they have here?
That's a Zen garden right there. So that white sand is supposed to represent water. You see with the rake there, they did some little lines there.
They notched it, yep.
Yeah, those little pebbles out there shouldn't be there. That should just be plain.
It should be clean.
Yeah, and those big stones there are supposed to represent either a mountain or an island.
Okay.
Those two standing up, I'm not really sure what's going on there, but
I mean, they gave it a try, and again, this is right when you walk in the front door, because when you walk in the front, you go straight ahead, but you have to the right and the left this glass that allows you to see outside, and then on the left side when you walk in is this Zen garden. Correct. And on the right side is a cluster of
desert landscape.
That's ornamental grasses, and so depending on the time of the year when they're blooming, they could look really nice. Mm-hmm. But here's those doors you're talking about.
Right, they're not soji screens, but they give that what you said modern Japanese look.
Yeah, again, more contemporary look. Again, totally different, just a different part of the yard.
Being Japanese myself, I would have this entire landscaping looking like a Japanese garden. There'd be no desert landscaping anywhere here.
Yeah, this is an office, and they just have all the cubby hole build outs that transitions into the bathroom here. It's more, and a nice walk-in closet. So that this area could be a bedroom. They have it obviously decorated as an office, but
it's definitely an ensuite.
It is a full bathroom.
Right.
I don't know if I'm feeling that this house is kid friendly. What do you think?
I think it's more for adults.
Okay,
it'd be nice to throw parties here. That's for sure.
So going up the staircase, and we already know the only thing up this staircase is
one bedroom.
One bedroom. So if you want to be really private, or just someone's living with you, it could be your older child who's an adult already in their 20s, and you're like, hey, I want my own section. I want to be away from you guys.
Hey,
this could definitely be the spot.
You never know. This could be an art room for someone who's into art.
True, right?
Yeah, it could be a lot of different things.
Could be. I mean, it's got its own full bathroom. It's got very contemporary tile.
Mm-hmm. Floating vanity.
I've seen this tile at the tile stores, and I thought it looked really cool. It's just the right application. And so it works here. It looks good because they've got the whole black theme with the cabinetry and countertops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least they stay consistent, throughout the home.
Barn doors instead of natural regular doors, wood accented. So a lot of wood theme throughout the house.
Me personally, I'd put something that more resembles a soji screen there than a barn door.
Ah, okay. Maybe we need to have you go and talk to Mr. Peter Lick.
Well, if you think about it, the actual name of the design of this house it's called Kyoto.
Which is?
It's a city in Japan. Before Tokyo became the capital, Kyoto was the capital way back in the day. You're talking like 1500s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are back at the entrance part of the house, right? Remember, if you walked in, we just came from the left side. Mm-hmm. Straight ahead was that other living room that we already talked about. Here it is again, glass, just looking throughout the whole house. And now I think we're going to go up the staircase here.
The other staircase.
The other staircase, right? Mm-hmm. Secondary staircase.
Because if you look at the house, they have boxes.
So this is floating metal staircase,
right.
Which is pretty similar to the one that we had in our last video.
Right, very elegant.
Mm-hmm. This one has the glass panels, which is nice. That's a nice feature there to walk straight up, see some nice art. They've got it cladded.
Have a
cladded
window
framed
there.
out, right.
They both had a window right at the top of the landing,
Yes,
which is
yes.
nice. See, there's the other bedroom in there.
Yep. This door is just like the front door, slatted clad. But look
Big and heavy.
look at that ceiling treatment.
Right?
This is very unusual. This is very Peter Lick.
Yep. And how it cascades down to the floor.
It just waterfalls its way down. It's pretty cool. But again, this house here, a lot of glass.
A lot
of glass.
natural
A lot
light.
of natural light here. Coupled with the dark accents. There's the black again. We're going to run into this really unique feature here, guys. I don't know. Matter of fact, I know I haven't seen it anywhere else the way they've laid this out. It's pretty cool.
Going into the
You know what that is right there?
Well, I didn't know what it was when I first saw it. I know what it is now. Let's see if the audience can guess.
It's a bathtub, guys. It's a hammock-inspired style bathtub. It's super cool. But, George, what's really wild about this,
It's outside.
it's technically outside.
Right.
If we look to the right here on the floor, that's the sliding door.
Right.
That's what separates the inside from the outside. So your bathtub is technically outside if you want to take a bath.
Yeah. Somebody calls you on the phone. What are you doing? Oh, I'm on the patio taking a bath.
Overlooking the backyard.
Or the balcony.
Yeah. But it also has those OG doors. Right? Here they are right here. They're all stacked open.
Yeah, but they still let the elements in. And
Well, obviously there's certain times of the year you want to be out here and certain times you don't want. But as we can see when they're closed, no one's going to see in there. They might see a silhouette, but they're not going to see
maybe,
you.
yeah. They probably won't even see that.
Yeah.
But I'll tell
Just
you
a
what,
very unique idea.
December, January in Vegas gets pretty cold. I'm not taking a bath out there.
Not taking it back?
No.
Okay. Again, just your basic large rectangular pool. Good volleyball pool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then we're going to cruise right into the bathroom here. I'll tell you what I loved about this bathroom is this shower. We're going to take a closer look at this thing. But there's the bathtub. Look at this thing. It's a hammock bathtub. It's wild. I've seen this only in one other house. And George, what do you think this bathtub costs?
$1,000.
Yeah, this thing's probably $8,000 or $10,000.
Yeah.
Right? You'd wonder, like, how does it actually hold up with just these really thin? I bet they've got to be metal.
Gotta be. What are you kidding me?
Right? For, let's say, a 200-pound person to go fit in this thing and not tip it over.
I wonder if there's a weight limit.
What I think it is these are actually anchored in the structure of the house, and it sits on like a hook, right? It'll just hook like this.
Okay.
It's got no way of falling off.
Just like a hammock.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, visually, it's really cool.
Yeah, definitely different. for sure.
Functionality, it's hard to get in and out of a hammock,
Right.
right? But a hammock rolls.
Right.
That thing doesn't. That thing might be a little difficult getting out of. So very wood inspired in here.
Right.
Very back to the Japanese, theme and feel. I mean, the wood treatment in here. But let's take a look at this shower. This thing is just unbelievable. That, my friend, is a 100% mosaic shower wall. This is Peter Lick and his artistry.
Right.
Right? This is what this is. This house has so many features of just art. Right? And then connected to the shower is what?
Well, that's a sauna, I believe.
It is a sauna. So there you go. You got your dual heads and a rain head. Yeah, that's quite the wall. And there's your sauna.
Well, if you're not getting enough dry heat in Las Vegas, there you go.
Yeah, go ahead. Get more.
Get more of it.
Get more of it in there. Because it is a dry heat here, guys. Which transitions straight into... You got his and hers water closets. Do you think... So there's just a subtle difference in them. I guess it doesn't matter whose is his and hers. And then you got the closet. Now, what's interesting about this particular closet, George, all closed cabinets. You do not see your clothing.
Right.
Is this good or bad?
It's okay for me.
You okay?
Yeah.
Here's what you got to do, right? Like when you first move in, you put all your stuff away. It's probably going to take you a few minutes to remember when you walk in, what cabinet were my shirts in? What cabinet were my pants in?
Yeah.
My shoes.
It's not hard for me. I got my shirts over there. I got my suits here, my pants there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll figure it out in short order.
Yeah.
But you know what? It gives it a more of a cleaner, neater look.
So if you want to be neat and clean, this is a closet for you. Big island with the drawers and everything. Definitely, when less is more, when you don't want to see clutterness, this is a closet for you.
Well, think about it. When you look on the MLS and you're looking at homes and it's a home that's still occupied by the owner, and then they show a picture of the closet,
You don't
they
know,
have to do
you
that.
don't know what they're wearing.
Well, you see all these clothes hanging. It just looks kind of...
Well, typically, again, this is very few homes I've seen like this. Most of them you are going to see, the 200 pairs of shoes that the ladies have or what have you, or the 200 hats that the guy's collecting or whatever. Talk to me about how do you feel about the design structure here of the cabinets mixed colors? You got black and the oak together.
Well, some people might not like the two-tone, but it does remain consistent with the rest of the house. With the colors,
it does keep consistent, and all the trim in the house is gold, so it does do that. I don't know, I'm on the fence on it to be
well, maybe it can help you, KJ. You could just remember,
well,
hey,
you know what, there
the
you
suits
go,
are in
you
the
could
dark.
say the suits are in the dark closets and the shirts are in the light closet. Yeah, that'd be a good way to remember
for you.
It could be. The memory's not working as good as it used to, George.
They got pills for that, Kevin.
I take enough pills. I think they really like here. They went a little Art Deco with the lighting. This is just obviously you don't need these lights to see because you got ceiling lights here. This is just
that's just all aesthetics.
This is all just aesthetics. Him being more artsy with.
Well,
lights.
when you said this wasn't kid friendly, me and my younger brother growing up were only 18 months apart, so a lot of rough housing around the house. Those things wouldn't have a long lifespan in our house.
First of all, if you had a 5-year-old kid, what do you think because those things are just hanging.
He's gonna jump up and try to.
He's gonna make him swing.
Yeah,
he's gonna
every time.
He's gonna make him swing all the time. Yeah. So, pivot door. It's a pivot door which is not. Don't usually see that in an interior door. It's usually a front door, but that's a pivot door going into the primary. And through this hallway, as you go all the way around.
Every door is wooden theme too.
Yep. Here's another bedroom. The lighting here on the lid is very high-end lighting. We don't want to overlook that. It's not your typical 6-inch cans. Very nice. What about this bathroom, George? What inspires this bathroom?
Well, in Asian culture, red is very auspicious. Good luck.
Good luck?
Yep.
So they knew that somewhere in the design we have to incorporate red.
Looks like it. Yeah.
I don't know. I like it.
Do you?
It's red and white. Right? They could have went black. They could have went the walnut, but they chose to go simple, clean red and white.
Yeah, it's pretty. It stands out. That's for sure.
It does. It does.
My last closing, they had a bathroom upstairs where the whole wall was painted red.
Right.
It was just a bathroom in the loft. It was for everybody to use.
Look at
my guy kept it. He didn't.
Look at the sink here. Right? So you got the faucet coming out of the wall, which is a single, it almost looks like an outdoor faucet, right? For the hose. See that lid right there? You just turn it right or left. And then they didn't put a big mirror in here. Look at this. Just a small little narrow, this probably can't be a 12 or 14 inch wide mirror. It's all the same width as this small sink.
Well, it's big enough, unless you...
Well, it's plenty big. It works.
Yeah.
Obviously, it works.
Sure.
And the bathroom's obviously about this red tile.
As long as your head fits in there, you're good to go.
Yeah, you can, check your hair. And like you said, the doors are all nice. All black accents, handles. This looks to me like a laundry room. Yes, it is.
And again, you don't see anything. Everything's
tucked
behind
away.
the doors. Yeah.
Everything's tucked away. So
and you think about that when you see Japanese houses too. They're all very minimalist. Yeah, and everything's just clean, and there's not a whole lot to it.
Yeah, I don't see artwork in this house, and it's a Peter Lick house.
The house is art.
Maybe that's why he did that.
Yeah.
He didn't want the people to look at his art.
Right.
He wanted the house to be the art. Here's the yard. Again, simple, nice.
That would be a Japanese garden.
No turf here. If you had children,
I'd have water treatments. Japanese garden.
I don't think it's a child friendly type home, but plenty of people are retiring and they want this style of home. So this thing's going to sell for sure. No two ways about it.
Oh, sure.
And at the 4.12 million, this is a lifestyle,
right,
that you're not going to find in very many places. So if you're catering specifically to people that are looking for this lifestyle, there's not a lot for them to look at. So Peter Lick has created a product here that is very specific.
Now we just opened the door into the casita.
Right.
709 square feet.
Here's what's something different: that glass door into the closet.
Well, they had a glass door in the glass door into the casitas.
That was a glass door too.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, it's very interesting. See that wood on the bottom there, the wood treatment on the floor? That's typical Japanese shower.
Okay. All right. Well, we're just going to see this room here, and there you have it. Again, they use the same floor throughout the whole house. It's a good-looking floor. I really do like the floor a lot. And here's another big open slider that's just indoor, outdoor living. And every room pretty much is next to this pool.
Right.
You're not far from the pool, no matter where you are in the house.
Correct.
Yeah, very nice. And then upstairs there is the bathtub. See it up there in the balcony?
Yeah, there's windows everywhere.
Yeah.
Very hard to hide in this house.
It would be very hard to find. So again, I just think it's very specific house. Very specific. Young person, no kids, or retirees, no kids. Kids are gone.
Good entertainment house.
Great. If you're a big entertainer, yeah, this is a great entertaining house for sure. Well, what are we going to feature around the city for these guys today?
Well, we're going to look at a restaurant that is been a mainstay in Las Vegas for many, many years. Well, they opened in 1982. It's called Piero's Italian Restaurant, and they're a 5-star restaurant and pretty well known, pretty famous. It's a 5-star rated restaurant. If you're familiar with the movie Casino, they had a restaurant scene in there where Joe Pesci's walking around his restaurant.
Yeah,
that was filmed inside Piero's, and
so here
rightfully
it is.
so.
Yeah, no, like you said, it's been around since '82, long time. Been there. It's been a while since I've been there because it's just not on my side of town, but it's so much history.
A lot of history. This was the go-to spot for many celebrities, casino magnates. You got notable Las Vegas personalities. If you're familiar with basketball, Jerry Tarkanian, who put UNLV basketball on the map,
right,
used to eat there all the time. So they have a whole room dedicated to Jerry Tarkanian.
Do they really?
Yep, they still have it there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, again, I mean, a restaurant that stands the test of time. This is since 1982.
Right.
So you're talking 40 years, right?
Right.
Is only for one reason: the food.
Food, yeah, it's
the
a 5-star.
Obviously really good, or restaurants don't make it.
Right, exactly.
So let's watch this little quick video on this. Let's just show you a little snippet of what's going on over there.
Sure.
And where's it located again?
It's 355 Convention Center Drive.
Yeah, right behind the Wynn.
Right behind the Wynn. Walking distance from the Strip.
Yeah. Again, white tablecloths, obviously serving the right cocktails here.
You got to show the cocktails, right?
Champagne.
There you go.
Yeah.
Had a lot of that this last weekend. Oh,
well, we had some too. We had our anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, no. Great service here. Great food. The ambiance. It's just, again, you walk back in time a little bit because it still looks the same from 40 years ago. Well, I'm sure they've changed the carpet, but
yeah, they've changed it up a little bit. Oh, that rigatoni looks good too.
Yeah.
So if you really like that old school look with a feel, with a Las Vegas charm to it,
right,
this is the place to be.
You inspired me to go back there.
Yep. I'm going to go back. The last time I went there, I still remember what I ordered. It was called the Sunday gravy pasta. I had it with rigatoni, meatballs, and sausage.
Yep.
It was quite the dish. Yeah, very good. And ever since then, I buy rigatoni and I cook it myself and use that as one of my go-to pastas. That and linguine. Those are the two I use the most at home.
At home?
Yeah.
Well, guys, listen, beautiful home, great restaurant. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Went back in time a little bit, showed you a little different culture, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Take care.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it.
Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and also that thumbs up button if you really like this video, if it helped you out and you want to watch more, hit that notification bell. We'll appreciate that very much. Also, look, if you're looking to buy or sell in the luxury market here in Las Vegas, you got to reach out to George and I. We're the experts here. So our information is below to be able to contact us. All right?
And we'll see you on the next video.
Take care.